Coming to you from probably somewhere in Mississippi. Just two guys talking sports and stuff. Ray and Rodney, or Rodney and Ray. Anyway, welcome to the R&R Show.
It's December 3rd. It's December 3rd. Hey, I bet you can't flow to that. I bet you can't flow to that.
Oh, I got a challenge. Hey, we finna do it then. Hey, wait this drop.
Yes, it be, man.
December 3rd, me and Ray, you done heard we about to go in on your team, so there we go. December 3rd.
Sound like you singing Christmas Carol. What's up, everybody?
December 3rd.
Everybody.
That you heard.
Everybody.
Ray gonna do what you. Hey, don't give me started. I'm ready.
Just go. Roll with it, man.
Come on.
Roll with it.
Come on.
What's good, everybody? Hey, back in your house, One more again. Like I always like to do about this time. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, watching, sharing, subscribing, watching us on Twitter, watching us on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, at R&R Show or the R&R Show 1 across those platforms. And if you know somebody who ain't doing what y'all doing, make sure you tell them, tell their mama them, tell their mama them, tell their mama them, and who else?
Tell they daddy if he's still around.
Tell his daddy if he's still around. This is the R&R Show. He might come back around. You know, I mean, he came in and got that plate for Thanksgiving. He's gonna tip on back out though. Don't come out.
Yeah, come back with some.
He got to come back home for Christmas though.
Come back with some.
Back in for Christmas.
What up, B?
What's up, Rab? What's going on, dog?
Man, oh man. Look at here. With these folks, you know how Santa Claus comes like a thief in the night?
Not thief in the night.
Lane Kiffin left like a thief in the night. Man, look, for the holidays, right.
Bruh.
Look, man.
And I'm loving it.
You know what though? When we was talking about it, people act like we was crazy. Like he wouldn't leave Ole Miss in the midst of a season. And we was telling them, I don't think y'all understand. Money talk, but at the same time, it's just comparing the two is no comparison. Ole Miss and LSU is a different monster.
It is, man.
And people don't get it.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. What Lane Kiffin did, the way he did it he was dead wrong.
Disrespectful.
He was dead wrong. I ain't gonna lie.
Man.
He was dead wrong. I enjoyed laughing at the pain of Ole Miss fans?
Yes.
Hilarious.
Bro.
People even forgot that we done got our grill kicked in at the Egg Bowl.
They really have. You know what? I was telling people, I was like, I don't think y'all understand what's happening. Like, I don't think y'all know what's happening. Him being at Mississippi State that day was all formality. That's all it was. It was just to get through that so he wouldn't get dogged. Because if he had left before then and they lost, he was going to get dogged like way worse than he getting dogged now. But he just went through it to get the win and get out of there.
Thing is, that man had his mind made up a long time ago. And he waited till all the available coaches were taken up.
You ain't forgot about us.
The AD had to come in and say, yeah, I know it, man.
But you ain't forgot about us. Don't act like that.
You forgot about us. You here tonight.
Look, no, you got your phone set up for Facebook Live. It gonna tweet you. It'll ping. But we got you though. I'll send you one next time.
Right.
Next time.
But what was I saying though?
That he had his mind made up.
Yeah, he had his mind made up a long time ago, dude. A long time ago. Now he waited till all the notable coaches of notoriety went to here and went to there. Franklin and and all those nice. And the AD had to put his feet to the fire and give him a date and tell him, hey, look him. you gonna tell us after the Egg Bowl what you gonna do. And he's like, all right. Egg Bowl happened. He approached the reporter on his way in for calling him a hoe. Yeah, come in. Yeah, he did. That's what he said.
Happiness over
y'all,
everything.
If we're gonna get rated, we gotta say words like hoe. Look here.
Happiness over everything? No.
Over everything. Look here. He turned around with his entourage of state troopers.
Yeah.
Walked up to the dude and said, "Hey, come in here and call me that, and let's see how that turned out for you."
That get crazy.
Hey, you know what? If that was me, I'd be like, "Well, let go, ho."
I'd be like, "We can do it right now,
I'll
ho."
lead the way.
Why we got to go on the inside, ho?
Now you tough. You tough when you got you know these swole bulletproof vest people around you. But you know you wouldn't have busted great. Man, stop that. But anyway, moving on to the next day, he tells them, "Yeah, I'm going to LSU, but look here, I want to coach this doggone playoff. I want to coach this on out."
And they said, "You must be crazy.
You must be crazy. You must be out your rabbit. You must be out your rabbit fried mind."
Ho.
And look. Not only that, he said, "Look here, you either let me coach, or I'm taking the whole coaching staff with me."
Okay. We already bye.
But I will say this. I see Charlie Weiss is coming back. He's allowed to come back because he ain't signed no contract with LSU yet. So he's allowed to come back and coach them throughout the playoffs.
Mario?
Be the offensive coordinator, call plays, because that's who was really calling the plays. What up, Pete? What up, Knox?
Charlie Weiss heading back to Ole Miss.
Tony? So what now?
You said Charlie Weiss heading back to Ole Miss?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know he was the OC.
Yeah. But I mean, at this point, we'll get back to you later, Chan. I got you. Lane said, "Show me the money," and then this right here was crazy. That man had a flight on standby. Let us know he was ready to leave. He was already gone, bro.
But listen to this though, y'all. I made an argument. What up? What he said? What the man say?
He said, "What up, Ray and Rodney?"
Okay. Look here. Oh, shoot, man, you be making me lose my train of thought. Listen to this. So back here, we talked about the what it means to be to have a team or a school with championships. Why they are different and more attractive when it comes to recruiting than, say, the Mississippi States and the Ole Miss that does not have championship pedigree, never had it in the past, have had good teams in the past, have made notable runs in the past, but never won the big one. Right. Not like, say, like the Floridas, who and no lie, the kids that's playing on the Florida team right now weren't even probably born whenever they won their last championship. But there's a lot of people that are alive today to know that they used to win championships. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. We know LSU win championships.
Yep.
They're known for that. The Bamas, they win championships. They're known for that. You got to say Ohio State. Known
you
for that.
You got to say Georgia.
You got to say Georgia.
You got to say them teams.
I'm just saying, you got to say the championship on the regular team. Always going to be sexier than the Mississippi State and the Ole Miss. Yes, I know NIL money is there. I know.
25 million a year.
They going to have a tendency to follow the money.
25 million a year.
But this is what I'm saying. Ole Miss and Florida offered just about the same amount of money. So if he really wanted to stay at Ole Miss, if he really wanted to stay at Ole Miss, he would have.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. The money was not.
No,
it wasn't about the money. Like
this dude looking long term, and you see, I got my purple diamond in the back tonight. Oh, go Tiger! Yeah, I'm on the Lane train. I'm being
Man,
petty.
look, check this out. This what gets me is how disrespectful it was. Because to be honest, at this point, Ole Miss got a shot to win the championship. Well, up until he left, Ole Miss had a chance to win the championship just as anybody else. I'm not gonna say it was gonna be easy, but they would have had a fair shot to win the championship. But if you think about it, and I ask you, I say, Ray, money aside, if you could live in Oxford, Mississippi, or if you could live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where you gonna live?
Come on, bro. That's a no-brainer.
I mean, come on. So everybody is like, no, I'm like, it's not about the teams, it's about the location. You give me that option, oh, we gone. Doing the same thing I'm doing that, oh, we gone. Because don't nothing change. You're going to get the players you want, you're going to get the money you want, and everything else, all you got to do is go down there and win. Which is not, LSU has a squad to win. They just wouldn't coach work for nothing.
Now, I was told by an Ole Miss fan, are there any Ole Miss fans on here tonight? Probably not. Probably not. But I was told by an Ole Miss fan today that if Lane Kiffin wasn't there, they would be just as successful with the team that they have. And I said, man, when you cut that, I told him, stop. That's what I told him. I said, bro, you mean to tell me, without Kiffin, y'all would have had just as much success. I said, you are lying. You are lying. First of all, them players are there because of him. Number one. So you take that offensive mind and you telling me it's not going to be successful in LSU down in Baton Rouge? No, dog.
Man.
He's been to win immediately.
No. So check this out. Chan said up in here, up there, they got to step in and do something different, put some rules in place on when you can talk to a coach. They can't.
The NCAA number one. The NCAA number one. They are so inconsistent to nobody listens to them anymore.
But because they don't have
they don't step in when they're supposed to step in. No. They don't have a backbone. Nobody gonna listen to the NCAA.
Nobody respects that because, I mean, if that's the case, none of the coaches that got a job, like it was 7 coaches that got jobs in the middle of the season at a college. That's unheard of. You can name a replacement for later, but they do got jobs now. Like they signed contracts. So this is something that the NCAA is not gonna be able to do anything about it because they done lost their power, they lost their respect, and the only way anything gonna happen is if the government gets involved. And the government tries to stay out of this stuff because it really ain't got nothing to do with them to an extent.
Oh no, because the governor in Louisiana sure got a lot to say when it comes to LSU football.
Well, that's because there are no rules. The government get in it. If the government deem this professional because the players are getting paid, then the government can try to say, hey, y'all might need to tighten this up a little bit. But since it's an amateur sport, they can't do nothing. It is what it is. What you gonna do? Fire me? What you gonna do? Tell me I can't play? Oh, I just go over here and get paid to play. Come on, NCAA don't have no power.
You're right, Chan. Lane built that program.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, he did. You know what? Ole Miss without Lane Kiffin would be like. You remember Matt Luke or whatever that dude's name? I know his last name was Luke.
Yeah.
They're gonna be just as sorry. They're gonna be that sorry. Might be that sorry next year. Hey, who's to say?
Yeah, cause you know how that works. Player lead, coach lead, player lead behind them, and you got to refill them spots.
Yeah.
So Ole Miss need to be on that spot right now.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here. I know a lot of players. You know, they like, yeah, we all in. We're not gonna leave. Blah 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 blah. That sounds good. That sounds so loyal.
That
you saying that because you're up for a championship right now. I wouldn't hop ship either. I know we got this for we only one lost team.
And you can't go nowhere, anywhere until transfer day opens. So what you gonna do?
No,
Walk
I'm
out?
just saying. They gonna get out there. They ain't finna talk about leaving, and they
No.
up for a national championship.
No,
They
it's
got a
crazy.
national championship team. So
it's all crazy. It's kind of it's kind of unprecedented with the way it happened, and then you gotta deal with that maybe later on. But I tell you what, if people didn't learn from this, these ADs didn't learn from this, then that's on them. That's on them. You know who you're dealing with. You know who you're working with. That's on you. Cause Lane known for doing some slick stuff now.
I mean, he always have.
Right. And so I'm trying to figure out why they so
Look at his
surprised.
track record. Look at what Al Davis said about. Look what Al Davis did. Look what Al Davis said about it.
At Tennessee.
Tennessee, USC fired him on the landing strip.
All the time, man.
He was still on the plane.
That's something finna happen. They knew something.
There's
This
always
crazy.
look. I told these guys. Lane have done something everywhere he's been.
Yeah.
He's always been a show everywhere he's been. Look, leading up to the college football semifinals when he was at Alabama, he thought he was gonna continue to be on the coaching staff. While you'd already accepted a job down there at Florida Atlantic, Florida International, or whatever it's called. So Nick was like, no, we'll let you go and handle that. You ain't gonna stand over here and continue to coach my players and recruit them at the same time.
Nah.
I get you. We'll holler, going on. There's always been something with Lane. Like we already said, Tennessee, USC. So Lane was bound to do something. And, hey, he's gonna do something at LSU. Wait. He's gonna get to winning, he's gonna get comfortable, blah, blah, blah. He's gonna win him a national championship. Hey, I said it. He's gonna win a national championship. Yep, within 5 years. Yes, he is. He's gonna get comfortable, then he's gonna do something stupid. And then the LSU fans gonna sound like the Ole Miss fans.
Yep. That's what they're gonna sound like.
You know what?
Because it's gonna happen.
You know what?
It's gonna happen.
I told somebody today, I ain't seen even many Ole Miss fans mad since doggone James Meredith back in 1933. Wink, wink.
Go look it up.
Look it up.
Check this out. Check this out. I got a question for you. Should Miami be in the playoffs over Notre Dame?
Didn't they play head to head?
Yes, they did.
Did Miami beat Notre Dame?
Yeah, they did.
There you go. It's
Miami,
just that simple.
Tell me this. No, that wasn't Miami the first time. Was that Miami that got left out of the playoffs a couple years ago? Or was that Florida State?
Mm-hmm.
You remember what it was one of the Florida teams, it was either Florida State or Miami. They got left out of the playoffs, and they actually had a legitimate.
It was Florida State. It was Florida State got dropped out of the playoffs because their quarterback got hurt.
Yep, but they was winning. Their quarterback got hurt. Yep,
their quarterback got hurt, and they were jumping up and down, mad because they got because they dropped him down, and then got skull drugged in that bowl.
That game. But look, Miami got a point. Miami has a point, and I'm with Miami. Like, how can you put them in, and we beat them, and we got the same record?
I'm just saying.
I'm not. Was there any surprises on there?
Not really. The only surprise to me was Ole Miss rising.
No,
at best I thought they would stay at the same spot, but they did rise. That right there surprised me. Other than that, everything else looked pretty straight to me.
So the only game left is conference championships, right?
Yep, and I hate that they count so much.
Yeah. So
because say like Texas Tech and BYU. Both of them right now are ranked in the top rankings for the playoffs.
One of them gonna drop.
One of them lose, they gone.
Yep. But then it's like, who was that? Alabama and Georgia.
Yep.
Now, if one of them lose, if Alabama lose, Alabama out.
Alabama out.
If Georgia lose, they just drop. But Alabama got to win.
And where's Alabama ranked right now?
8.
It sucks that
they got right now.
That some teams are not gonna even have to play. If you look at these rankings, we go back to it. Go back to it. All right. You look at these rankings. Is Oregon playing in the Big 12 championship? No.
No.
It's Ohio State and Indiana. I'm sorry. Big 10. Oh, Big 12. No, Big 10. I'm sorry. Big 10. Big 10. No. They're not playing the Big 10 championship. So are they going to lose a spot for not playing? Nope. So it's best if you in one of these spots, and especially top 5, and you're not in the conference championship, shoot, you good.
Yep.
That's the best spot to be.
Yep.
Regardless of seeding, be honest with you got a clear ticket.
Yeah. So you saying a team like Texas or Vandy could get in? Yep. Yep. Because they sit idle. They ain't got nothing to lose at this
And
point.
I would love to see Vandy in there.
They got nothing to lose right now. Miami got a spot to get in.
And you know what? I can say you can forget about Texas getting in because I don't know.
But they not messing with Texas though. They got a case.
Isn't Texas a 3-loss team?
Yep.
Vandy is too, aren't they?
I think Vandy is.
Vandy.
They punishing Miami.
Vandy 2-loss. Vandy 2-loss. Texas 3-loss.
Texas Vandy over Texas.
Give me
Vandy over Texas should be right. I'm with Mario. I want to see Vandy too.
Yeah, I want to see Vandy.
So look, this is what Chad say. Is Bama coach on the hot seat if they lose to Georgia?
No.
Not at all. Not at all. It's a dog-eat-dog world. So who you gonna get to coach them right now? To be honest, like seriously, name a name out there that could go to Vandy. Go to Bama and coach right now. I don't see nobody that comes to mind right off.
Your boy Kelly.
You can. He can go down there and talk with a southern accent. Now I could see old boy from Clemson going to Bama. I could see that, but it's too soon for him to be on the hot seat.
What up, Jamie?
Be on the hot seat.
What up, Terry? Hey, look what Pee Wee said though.
But they lost 3 games. And they're in the same conference as a team that lost 2. And a team that lost 2 was playing at a high level for pretty much the entire season.
It's the 3 games for me. That's hands down. It's the 3-loss.
Yeah.
3-loss. A 3-loss team, no.
It's rough. It's rough. Even though they beat some squads, but they shouldn't have been in that situation from the beginning.
Yeah, and I know they lost to Ohio State in the beginning of the season also. Yeah. But hey.
But it is what it is.
It's what it is.
I like the fact that Vandy should get in over Texas.
Yeah.
So you got a couple scenarios to play out after this conference championship. So,
but I want to end this segment with a ha 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 ho.
Happiness over everything.
Happiness over everything. Must be the money.
So check it out. This is what we got.
It is December 3rd. Let's go. It's the things that we put in the air back some weeks ago, some shows ago. Hey, before we get on December 3rd, right quick, I want to say there was a question that was asked. There was a question that was asked the last time that we was on our way out. Somebody asked the question. Would the Bears make the playoff? And I holler no and laughed on my way out the door. My bad. I'm sorry. I was wrong. All right. December 3rd.
Don't do that.
All right. So there was some topics that we talked about that we said we were going to revisit because of whatever the reason was at the time that was going on. They probably were drinking the Kool-Aid. We felt like they're going to get better or whatever the case may be. So today is December 3rd, and we are going to hit some of these topics. Rodney done put his glasses on. He's zooming in. And what would be topic number 1?
I haven't taken my glasses out to put them on.
Okay, I'm sorry. He has zoomed in on his glasses that he haven't taken off since we've been on. What is topic number 1?
Topic number 1. We're going to do the easy one first.
All right.
Let's do the easy one first. The question was asked by one of our longtime listeners, watchers, however you want to do it, participants. The Patriots would not be better than the Falcons since 10-8.
I laugh at you.
That's for the good Reverend Petty. Look, the lie detector test showed that was a lie. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know if the Falcons' problem is it's a lot that's going on in Atlanta because your quarterback did what he did in college, do nothing but get hurt, and then your receiver London got hurt, and you kind of just been giving up games like you're trying to get a draft pick at this point. I don't understand. But Falcons suck. Patriots caught fire, and they handling business in a convincing way.
Man, they got something special going on in New England, dog. I can't lie. They give me, the years of Brady vibes out there.
It look good.
What McDaniel's doing with May. I didn't look. When May come out of North Carolina, man, I didn't see all this. I'm gonna be real with you. But that dude, he's real deal. He real deal. I gotta give it to him. Nice touch on the deep ball. Defense is solid. So Diggs out there, getting his Nicki Minaj on. You know what I'm saying? So or is it Cardi B? Which one is it?
I'll wait till you catch it. Wait till you catch it. I'll wait till you catch it. You ready?
Yeah, one of them.
Oh boy.
But the Patriots look good, dog. They look good.
C-Town. Yeah, either way.
The Mel.
Oh. Look. Take me through there. Look, man. That's probably the only thing good about it now. Who's the Patriots play? Do you want me to pull it up, brother?
Oh, got it right here.
Let me
Give
pull
me
it up.
a little Ghibli gravy.
I mean, so with that question, while Ray looking for it, with that question, what's your point? Because we could say who have they played, but at the same time,
hold on one second.
They beat everybody they're supposed to beat.
Let me go now. Let me go. Listen to this. Please let me go. Can I go?
Come on, because I ain't like that. That was disrespectful.
They got beat. Listen to this. They got beat by the Raiders. Starting off. Got beat by the Raiders.
Week 1?
Week 1.
Yeah.
Then they beat Miami. Then they lost to Pittsburgh. Then they beat the brakes off of. Then they beat the brakes off of Carolina, which is you can't sneeze at. Let's be real.
The only way,
Sneeze at Carolina.
the only way you can sneeze at it because it was early in the season.
No.
Yeah.
It was early in the season for everybody. I don't
Exactly.
believe in that. It was early in the season for everybody.
But I think they lose that game.
They beat Buffalo. You gonna chalk that up to early in the season? Because that was just the next week. Huh?
Mm.
Come
on. Well, I'm meaning for the Panthers. I'm not
right.
meaning for
they beat New Orleans. They beat Tennessee. They beat Cleveland. They beat Atlanta. They beat Tampa.
They beat
the Jets. They beat the Bengals. And we saw how the Bengals, they beat the Bengals, the Giants. God, dog. Okay, P. Oh.
But
that's spaghetti bland.
That's
what you're talking about, dog.
At the same time, though. This is where I'm going with it.
Ooh.
I'm going to go right here with this comment right here.
I see what
this comment does it for me. I don't care who they played. They 11-2. Everybody in that division play the same team they do. They 11-2. It don't matter. They 11-2.
Yeah, but they
11-2. So basically we can go back and change it and discount it because it ain't Pittsburgh and they 6-6. You see what I'm saying? Like Pittsburgh 6-6, are they good? Baltimore 6-6. Are they great?
You know what?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta win who you gotta win against.
You're right. Because I ain't gonna lie. San Francisco is benefiting from a cake schedule right now.
But at the same time, they beat.
I'm just saying, I can't say that about them and not say the same thing about San Francisco.
They beating teams. And the bad part about it on that side, San Francisco wasn't supposed to beat some of them teams in the beginning.
I hear you, DeMel.
Hey, the division weak in water, but if you handle your business, that ain't on you. You just doing what you're supposed to do. 11-2. Now, come playoff time, this young team might get beaten in the second round, might get beaten in the first round. But at the same time, they made it there, and the team they played with didn't.
I tell you what, if they get beat first round, because chances are, let me see who they got left. Hold on 1 second. I know they got Buffalo coming up. Again, I think. Hold on 1 second. Okay, they got Buffalo, Baltimore, New England, and Miami. That's what they got to finish. Now, it's looking like chances are they may have the number 1 seed in the AFC going into the playoffs and get that first round bye. I can see that. But whoever coming to their house, when it's time for them to get off the couch and play, I don't care who it is. They're going to bust their grill in. And then, Pee-wee, you will be, I would shake your hand and tell you you're right. But I can see that happening. I really, really can.
Right.
Because out of those teams that they beat, who are you planning to see in the playoffs? Let's go back. And I'm going to just call out the AFC teams that they played. The Raiders that beat them. Miami, they ain't going to be there. Pittsburgh might be there. Shoot. Buffalo going to be there. Do I see them beating Buffalo again? Nope. I don't. But we'll see. We'll see here in a minute. New Orleans. The Titans won't be there. Cleveland won't be there. See what I did?
It is what it is.
The Jets won't be there.
It is what it is.
Cincinnati might.
But
Cincinnati might.
We just had a question
Cincinnati
on that.
might. If Pittsburgh and Baltimore don't get it together, quit bull jiving, Cincinnati will come sneak up in there and get you now.
Now Cincinnati got to win 4 straight.
But you know what? We're gonna talk about those two in a minute. Pittsburgh in Baltimore. I got some. I got some I want to ask you about them. But go ahead.
So we got off a little bit, but so now let's go back. We talked about the Patriots. So yeah, they good to me. They got something going on. Let me give you that. But Mario, it sounds bad coming from anybody that don't make sense. Well, I'm making sense. Cause regardless of what your record is, that's your record. That's what you did to get there.
Your record is who you say.
The price is the price. So let me see. Cantrell said, "Hey, what up?
What up? What up, Cold Beer? What's going on, Cold Beer?
I'm doing okay
all
too,
good,
Mike.
dog.
I'm doing okay too, Mike. Thanks.
Everything well, you and the fam. Thank you for tuning in.
Let's see.
Hey man, we didn't give him a badge because he always sticking his head in the door.
Yep. You can take any middle of the pack team right now, and you would pick them over New England, maybe. Nope, I won't. I'm picking New England over middle of the pack team. I take it easy, fellas. Not no middle of the pack team, bro. So middle of the pack team is like who? Tampa Bay? Which they beat?
Tampa Bay is NFC.
Middle of the pack team. All right, give me somebody in the AFC that's middle of the pack.
What was that Tony said?
So a team going 11-2 is the argument? Seriously, stop. No, it's not an argument. This the deal. What AFC team is middle of the pack right now? What's middle of the pack team? Pittsburgh? Baltimore? The Bengals? That's the middle of the pack team, right?
I can see them knocking New England out of the playoffs.
The question.
Everybody you just named. I can see that.
But they got to get there. Right now, them three teams is going to be in a struggle to get there.
You're right.
We'll get to that in a second, though.
You're right.
They in a struggle to get there. So now let's go back to and ain't nobody want to see Houston right now. I mean, nobody.
Yep.
They done found their stride.
No, they done found their stride.
It took a minute. But
they done found their stride and that number one defense.
Now check this out. November 3rd. The other questions. It was 2. Actually 2.5. Who's scheduled? The schedules from 10-8 from when we started this was the Colts and the Jags, because everybody was high on the Colts and the Jags because they was looking good. What happened since 10-8? Who you gonna go to, Ray? Because I'm gonna go to the other one.
I'm gonna go to the Colts.
The Colts. All right. Go on with the Colts. What you got on the Colts?
Hold on, man. All right. I got the Colts at 8-4. I said, if I can recall, I said the Colts were for real.
Yep.
I was drinking the Kool-Aid with the Colts.
You still drinking Kool-Aid?
I was in with Danny Dimes. Yep. I know they just dropped one. I'm still with the Colts. I think they're for real. But that is not who leading the division right now. I think you got the other one.
The Jags are 8-4. Are we still drinking the Kool-Aid?
I still ain't drinking the Kool-Aid on the Jags. I said the Jags was gonna fall off. Okay,
I'll tell you what.
8-4. I didn't think they'd be 8-4, regardless.
I'll tell you what. The last week.
But watch how they run out of gas like they always do at the end of the year. I predicted it with Pittsburgh. Look what they're doing. But we're going to get to that in a minute.
Now, the Jags went on a series of losses that made you question them a lot.
Yes. I felt like during that time, I felt like I was right.
Yeah. And then, they won a game, but it was against the Titans, which is they just giving away wins in Tennessee. and the Cardinals. Them the last two. Well, they beat the Chargers 35-6, but the Chargers them faulted. They done fell off quite a lot. So are they gonna get there? I think they got the Colts coming up next. Then they got the Jets, Broncos, Colts again, and the Titans. Jaguars ain't gonna make the playoffs. I'm just saying they're not gonna make the playoffs. They'll be maybe one game over or under 500, but they ain't gonna make the playoffs.
You don't think they'll make it?
Because they got the Colts. They got the Colts.
You think they'll catch that wild card?
Possible. But I just don't see them keeping that spot because let me see what they at. Jacksonville. They're in the division with the Colts.
Yeah, I know.
And then they got Texas, who's on everybody but coming up.
Man,
that's gonna be rough for them. It's a rough schedule for the Jacksonville now. It's a rough schedule for the next 5 games.
This has turned into one of the better divisions in the league right now.
Yep.
Now, not to get down to the nitty gritty.
At this time, you said the Colts. You'd be surprised that the Jags. This was the last December 3rd.
You ain't got to be quoting.
No, I'm just telling you what you said. You said that the Jags wouldn't be 500 at this point. Jags said, I hear you and raise you one. We 8-4.
Yeah. Martin said, yeah.
But I do they playing if old boy be there, I think they'd be a little bit more dangerous, but he hurt. Swiss Army knife about both sides of the ball. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. What's his name? Travis Hunter.
I'm sorry, I was reading what she was.
Travis Hunter.
I read what she was.
The coach will fall off simply due to the broken leg. Who got a broken leg?
I don't know, but I want you to keep that same. I want you to keep that same question about Pittsburgh when we get to it now.
Dane Jones does have a fractured bone in his leg.
Yeah, it does, and he said he's gonna continue to play.
Yeah, because it can't get no worse.
But
break all the way from a bad hit, but outside of that, nah.
Yeah, but one of his assets is him being mobile.
Yeah, and it didn't show. You saw signs of him pulling up and limping a little bit the other day. So
yeah,
I don't know. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Right. Somebody said F the coach, they keep screwing up my parlays.
Well, tell us how you really feel downtown, Robert Brown.
Let me tell you,
tell me how you really feel.
This past weekend, I told everybody I played, I told the whole Candyland. I said, bro, didn't nobody win no money this weekend. I don't care what nobody say. Them schedule was so jacked. Them games took everybody out. Like, say for instance,
the Rams
and Ravens
and
Pittsburgh and
Eagles
and all the money that they had riding on the Chiefs. Ain't no way nobody made no money this week except for the book. Okay, what'd you say? So now, let's get to the AFC North real quick because we want to know if the Bengals going to come back and get it. If Baltimore is going to hold the top spot right now. If Pittsburgh going to figure it out and get it going. And we know Cleveland don't have a shot, but them top 3, Baltimore, Pitt, and Cincinnati.
Let's see where Cincinnati sit right now, dog, because what I saw the other night. Yeah, they can catch him. Look at him. Pee-wee, I'm going to go and tell you right now, dog. Y'all playing around. And I feel like Lamar Jackson is not 100% healthy. Something's off. Something's off with Lamar Jackson. What it is, I don't know exactly, but he's not himself. He's not himself, not 100. And it's showing with his play. I don't know, man. I said that Pittsburgh was going to crumble. They were leading at the time.
They always do.
And I said they always do what they do. And this is exactly what they are doing right now. They're falling apart. Aaron Rodgers out there looking like glass, man, with his left hand, wrist, whatever, broke up, whatever. But he's out there giving a shot for the old Gipper.
Oh, college try.
That's what I'm saying. And that ship is going to continue to sink, just like I predicted. Would you care to agree with that? Mario, stop your eye roll, Mario. I see that. I see that. Season won't beat y'all again when we put Bell to. All right, yeah. Look here.
I'll tell you what.
You're going to have to show me, because right now that last outing was a pause for calls, man. Y'all got me shaking. Y'all shook me up with them. Wasn't expecting that. Not to look that bad. But y'all got carved up like Thanksgiving turkey. And this is a man that just got back from a turf toe or whatever it was, been out how long, I don't know, but he back early and all this kind of stuff.
Six.
And this team is a lot different with him behind the wheel, So Higgins supposed to be back this weekend.
Ooh.
Jamar Chase,
Ooh.
He put his mouthpiece in his mouth. Now he keep that in his mouth so he won't have to spit on nobody.
Spitting on folks, the disrespectful.
So I'm interested to see what they're doing. I'm still riding with Baltimore right now, barely. But come on, Pittsburgh can't.
Bengals can take it.
I clenched my pearls.
No, she said that a long time ago. She didn't like AR at the beginning of the season.
Well,
but when they picked him up,
I feel like the Bengals got a fighting chance now. They ain't out this thing.
No comment, Mario.
No comment.
I won't say nothing either. So this is the deal. The Bengals got the Bills. They got the Ravens, the Dolphins, the Cardinals, and the Browns. 1, 2, 3. 5 games left.
And Baltimore got got Pittsburgh, the battle for the crown. Both of them at 6-6. Ooh, that's a lot of sixes. You about flip a coin on that. No, I'm going with Baltimore. Come on, Baltimore. They're gonna take it. Then Baltimore got Cincinnati. Who Cincinnati got next week on that second game?
They got the Bills.
Ooh.
This week. They got the Bills, then they got the Ravens. And then the cakewalk.
Then they got the Ravens.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, that could be some good watching.
But see, look.
And then they got Baltimore got New England, Green Bay, and then Pittsburgh again.
Look, that's tough. That's tough. So look, this is the thing. The Steelers. This is where the faltering is gonna come. If they don't beat Baltimore, I'm calling it over for the Steelers. If they don't beat Baltimore this first time, I'm calling it over with. Because they got Baltimore, they got the Dolphins, then they got the Lions, then they got the Browns, and then they got the Ravens again. No, I'm not. No, they're not gonna win enough to keep the top. Nope, they're not gonna win enough to keep top. Then what's really gonna be interesting though, Ray, from what we just said about these 3 teams, and the Jags and the Colts, that wild card race is gonna be stupid.
It's gonna be crazy.
That wild card race.
The wild card, man. The wild card. This probably be the best wild card. And I'm talking about on both sides. The best wild card in Yale. Oh Lord.
It's at 66.
Yeah. Devil number. Devil. Too many sixes.
Oh, look.
Man, they did Chris Paul wrong. You don't see Chris Paul home like that.
They did that do something at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Man, send that dude home, man.
Oh my God. Let me see. Hold on. What's Jeremy say? We gotta get back to running the ball. I don't like Todd Mumpkin for my OC and the old boy on his ice. Onto this ice too. What ice?
I don't know, dog.
This last stretch gonna show if we read or not. That's true.
That's fact.
That's fact. We still got faith until we eliminate them.
That's fact. Yep. That schedule right there, that's a playoff style schedule.
You need to be.
Those are playoff teams right there.
You need to be.
That's playoff teams right there. Now, if New England had that stretch right there.
Ooh. Yeah, that'd be something. Now, this is a question. If the Steelers fail to reach the playoffs, do the Steelers send Tomlin and A-Rod packing? Yes.
All right.
Yes.
But the Steelers won't do that, though.
Yes.
The Steelers won't do it. The Steelers won't do that.
Yes. Now,
but A-Rod for sure.
A-Rod gonna be gone for sure. We know that. I mean, he ain't have but 1 year. I mean, I'm just being honest. He ain't have but 1 year.
Hey, if they reach the playoffs, is it still time for them to go?
I'm gonna tell you like this. A-Rod, like I said, he this was only 1 year. That was the promise, Super Bowl or bust. That's in my mind, Super Bowl bust for A-Rod. For Tomlin, I think they're gonna have some serious talks. Hey, bro, you might have to go and get on down. We ain't gonna fire you, but we're gonna let you walk. Because it's the same thing. They stuck right now. They're not good no further than first round and over 500 record for the last how many ever years. And that stuff wears thin to a fan base and a team that's used to being in folks' mind. They barely in folks' mind. And that ain't good. Like, they barely in certain places. We see it every year.
And that's why I asked the question, man, because that's why I asked the question. Do you still let them both go even if you make the playoffs? Because this has been the deal with them. They've been making the playoffs. That ain't been the problem. It's staying in the playoffs.
Yeah.
All these one and done.
At some point, loyalty is gonna fade. I mean, loyalty over winning. Winning cures a lot. But that loyalty for you not getting further than you are is going to be the downfall. So the question is, the question shouldn't be, put that back what Mario just said, because we got to remember this. The Steelers, they don't fire coaches. They don't. They may resign. Right. That's but they don't fire coaches. Now, my question is, the question isn't should he be fired? Dude might step down. That's what I'm saying. That's the serious conversation. Do we step down? He's going to have to. Will he step down? I mean, would he step down? Come on. It's got to get to a point with him where it's draining him. It don't look like that because he's still productive. In his mind, I'm still productive. I just need one more piece. Because you got to remember, through all this stuff they done been through, the Steelers have never been through a real rebuild. They keep plugging people in and out of spots, and they stay relevant. But they've never been through a real rebuild where they've been crap. And they haven't had a real quarterback. They haven't had a real quarterback since Roethlisberger. Since they held on to him. They held on to him too long. Exactly. So they haven't been in that position. So they like not being in that position, but at some point, we all know you got to get rock bottom before you can get back to the top. Because you doing the same thing 500 all the way, it ain't going to sit. All right. So my next question is, curveball, you ain't heard this one. Mm-hmm.
Do Baltimore fire Harbaugh? Same situation. If they don't make the playoffs, do you fire Harbaugh? What have they done? What have they done?
In my mind.
In my mind.
Okay. I feel like it's time for a change in Baltimore. I do personally. I feel like it's time for a change. But the man is in the same situation. Maybe they go to him, hey bro.
What you think, B?
We gotta go.
I talked to Pee Wee today. B, what you think?
I don't know. That's a.
Do you get rid of Harbaugh? Do you get rid of Harbaugh if Baltimore do not make the playoffs? I really want to know that. I want to know that from you guys.
The problem is getting to the playoffs, first of all. That's the problem. It's totally doable, but you ain't got no walk. Ain't no cakewalk. So, man, I don't know. So, look, check this out. Couple comments.
Run them back. Get many as you can in.
Okay, D said, Tom is not the problem, but it may be time to go. I disagree with you. He's the head coach. If they're not getting over that hump, then he's the problem. You can't blame injuries. You can't blame players. At this point, it's coaching.
And also you gotta pick a side, because you come back in the next sentence, you said that's my guy, but he needs a change, and it hurts me to say it. So which one is it? Is he not the problem? Because you said he needs to change. So if he needs to change, that very well may be a problem.
He's the problem.
He needs to change. So do you don't let
yeah.
Mario said, peace.
Look, this other part, she came back and said, and AR need to be gone now. Right before he broke the wrist, they said they wanted Aaron back next year. They are dumb. Yes, they are dumb. They are dumb. Because what do you think you're going to get? Every season that since he left Green Bay has been the same. Injuries or suckiness.
Mm-hmm. It is time.
Steelers have done more with much worse, and they get
yes.
They have.
Yes.
But at the same time, that more gets them to be put out the first round of the playoffs. I'm just saying. That's all what the more got you. This right here I agree with. We need new coordinators and skill coaches. Because the defense is the defense. They can never get on track offensively to be a force down the stretch.
Speaking of which, they just signed Darius Slay, which I don't like, because he's old, done lost the step.
What, they going to put him at safety? Where corners go to die? They going to put him at safety?
I'm just saying.
That's the only thing that
we need to come on home, skinny man. Come on home.
She said, yes, Harbaugh can't do anything with all that talent but one and done. Sound like Pittsburgh. Without the quarterback. EDC gonna keep him up.
Who
is EDC?
EDC gonna keep him. Ed Orgeron? No.
Okay.
I want to
know. Y'all might be up though because our offense sucks. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's very
Now, she said Steelers OC and DC are trash. Why do you think Smith is good? Is a good OC? He is hot garbage. I agree with that. Their offense could use some spicing up. It's just weird to me that y'all still think that's okay. Oh, they GM. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't care what the Steelers do, but I appreciate them sending Pickens over to Dallas.
And you know what?
Let me tell you something.
Honestly, I do too, because I've been killing it in fantasy.
Look,
I've been killing it.
Check this out, though. When that's like a Pickens in Pittsburgh, everybody was like, oh, he this, oh, he that. And Pittsburgh has a way of making receivers not look good. Ask DJ Metcalf. They have a way of receivers not looking all that great. And then when they go somewhere else, they show out. DJ Metcalf was showing out before he went to Pittsburgh. You can blame any quarterback you want. You didn't have quarterbacks with. Come on.
I'm just saying, running
DJ
down
Metcalf
DBs,
was still showing out.
run down DBs, thinking they got pick sixes.
Man, look. Let's see. He's saying, I'm saying he keeps John. Oh yeah, I got what you said. He don't. But I think it's time for a change. If they don't produce, it's time for a change because it is.
It's time,
like you said, I don't think old boy healthy.
time to make that change.
All right, let's see. Well, we're finna wrap this up. Pitt haven't had the talent QB that Harbaugh has. The Ravens were one and done with the number 1 seed too. That's true. But at the same time, y'all been one and done with all that practice.
Ooh.
Man, change the subject. No,
like that.
they need to switch a lot more than just them two though. Because you take Harbaugh, you take him over there with that same kind of offense style you running. Lamar gonna go crazy. Oh Lord, let's see what we got. Never. We need a young coach. Mario, you're not gonna get. Well, I ain't gonna say you're not gonna get a young coach because you could get one. That's where he came from. He was a young coach, so you could get one. I just don't see it working out as well as you think because they got to get somebody that that everybody sign off on. Still got number 1 wide out and 70 tight ends. The best number 1 goes out with that setup.
And that's another thing, man. Their draft picks haven't been.
Hey, man.
They don't address their needs like they're supposed to.
I'm a pivot. Justin Jefferson, Mr. Sam Donald. Everybody knows this.
Yep.
Everybody knows this.
Oh, yes. And I said they will regret it.
They gonna regret it.
And they regretting it.
Cause that dude had a negative 4 yards.
I tell you what.
A negative 4 yards.
Man.
Ain't no way.
This round throw them deuces.
Yeah, for real. Cause they'll trade. You got it wrong. You better go get a quarterback next year. Cause this one ain't it. This one is not it. You got to get you a quarterback.
Do whatever you can to get Sam back.
You do whatever you find your Daniel Jones before anybody else do next year.
Gonna take a dadgum quarterback from a team that didn't do nothing but run the ball.
Look, man.
I know they didn't draft him for his handoff skill.
Let's get out of here.
God, we just ran long.
We ran long but quick. That what she said. Hey, look, let me go and find something to get out of here.
Appreciate y'all.
Coming to you from probably somewhere in Mississippi, guys talking about sports and stuff. You can call them Ray and Rodney or Rodney and Ray. Anyway, it's the R&R show.
Me neither. Join us next week.
Even though there was the intro, I'm going to still kick it with the outro.
Hey, for real?
Thank y'all, man. I appreciate that energy. Y'all brought that energy. I really, really appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Continue to do y'all thing. Once again, I'm Ray.
All right, and this is the outro.
Thanks for joining us today. Join us again next week, right here on the R&R Show.
Yeah.